Okay guys, this is just going to be a really short video explaining how my fully automatic high cap system works. As you can see, the two different piston housings for the WeTech are sitting right here. Now if you look on this leading edge right here on both of them, you can see that this one's been removed all the way up to the housing. And this one hasn't. This is your stock one. This is a modified one. As well as on this one, there is epoxy filled in. To what this does is drops the disconnection latch on the piston so that it can fire again. This is one way of doing it. I'm going to show you the other way that I found in the process of doing this. This is basically designed to imitate the system inside the Tokyo Marui Extreme that shoots fully auto from the factory. Also, the other thing that you're going to need is a Delron spacer. This one's 10 millimeters. That seems about to be about the right size. And understand that this system's very finicky. It uses a lot of gas, and your gun needs to be in perfectly cleaned order to work. I've got it working on one of my guns, but it has its problems, and so I'm going to try it on one of my newer guns probably tomorrow. And let me tear apart the handle with the trigger assembly to show you the other way. So this is the one way. If you've got access to a mill like at work, or you're really good with a Dremel, I'll show you what a hand dremeled one looks like compared to what a milled one looks like. This is a hand dremeled one. As you can see, the work isn't the best. I don't have a very steady hand when I'm in a hurry, so I don't recommend this way. It's not the best, so I wouldn't do it this way. I'd do it on a mill. Alright. All on. So now that we're right here, you can take this off. Now remember, don't lose this little nub right here, because that's what locks your safety, as well as there's a little spring and a nub that locks the upper slide release. So to show you what I did, if you can see in here how the whole system works, is basically this comes up, and when you pull the trigger, it pushes this back, releasing your hammer to come forward and smack the rod that lets gas out of the magazine. Slide comes back, recocks the mechanism, and you're back in stage one. So the whole idea behind all this is to stop this little part, which is called the disconnection latch, from moving up and down. And there's constant pressure on it all the time. So if you can get it from being moved, then you see how that doesn't move when the hammer travels. I'll show you why. On the back side here, I'll clean this off for you. There used to be a little nub right there. You cut that off, hit it with a little Dremel, a little sander, whatever you've got, that gets rid of the whole problem. That slide will never move ever again. A lot of people cut the top of this off. I've done that as well. It helps just with slide efficiency. Nothing really beyond that. But yeah, that's really the whole key to the whole system, is making sure that this doesn't move, so that it's constantly letting this go, so that this can just go back and forth. So basically, when it locks the hammer back, it's in place. It's like this, and it releases. This comes back, and this goes right back to where it was. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Guys, this is one of those projects that I don't really recommend to anybody. It was just a joke between me and some friends to see who could get it to work first. My one buddy works with real guns, and he's a pretty smart cat, and I ended up figuring out before him, and even he can't get it to work on his gun. Most pistols fire the exact same way, so just remember that when you're doing this, before you comment on the video, that this is really just for, you know, jits and giggles. It wastes a ton of gas. I mean, you probably only get through a half a mag, whereas, you know, with a normal high cab, you'll get through a whole thing plus then some. This is an extreme waste of gas. It's fun for just, you know, showing up to a game real fast and, you know, plugging a couple bad guys with your fully automatic WeTech that nobody else has. But really, beyond that, it's just a novelty. So you want to make sure that works before you put it back together, because you'll have a whole nother set of problems. So, alrighty guys, there you go. I guess try it out. Let me know if it works. Have a good one, guys.